And we are back to discuss issues relating to the arts and entertainment. If it's a riveting discussion, trust Bloggers Forum to deliver. Today on the show, we have a conversation with Black Sherif. He's the man of the moment. His song, First Sermon, is enjoying massive airplay, and a number of showbiz personalities are showering accolades on him. It's Bloggers Forum on GhanaWeb TV. I am Benefo Boabin Abrantipa. Thanks for joining us. It's Bloggers Forum on GhanaWeb TV, and today I am doing the show with Black Pepper, aka the Mystic Mike. It's with blackpepper.com. Black, welcome.
Many thanks for having me.
Nania Wiredu, aka Nania 18, and the bro Paa George. He's with oneplayafrica.com. George, kwabena.
I'm happy you mentioned my name.
There was a time I think Kelly also has another English name. Kelly is Christian. Kwame Dazi is Emmanuel. I'm sure they will set for mine.
Oh, but I didn't change it because of anything.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mentor is called Nana J. Parker, and I used to idolize him. So I felt like, why don't I also use? Now me see Wiredu.
Okay.
Now he said Wiredu is not cute. Girls will not like it. It's like some normal boy passing around. Yeah, going to make it sexy. I said, okay, what do I do? He said, take my Nana.
Okay.
So I inherited the Nana from Nana.
So Nana is sexy, eh?
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Taloba Hami profile. I like that.
Amma Broni is on standby with the tidbits and Konongo.
Marima mu okrom ha mu pehwede mu ho akere mu ankasa what nsem na Wendy Shay dia betu dwan o kire mu a yi hu ni de wejai da wotwe de nsem ni de dɔɔso ankasa Amma Broni ma bɛyi na ma aba me de nyina aba beso ma yentwa ye ho na yembra sesia nnuano na mama yenhye nkomo na se eye osofo choba pastor osofo ajagraja ene odi nsem bia betu dwa o kire mu a se onyo ofre o she na adwuma yase emia eba no hodi masturbation issues of masturbation ba bebizazo masturbation e emia wode won sa hyehye ho o se emia de won sa hyehye ho a wo ba wo fo emuya no o hwema 90% of them eye ma kokko o chema ma kokko eye masturbation hom na te won so ankasa ozo wo ba ka se wenyampa ono a na o ye ne consultation onim zimia eba no ho o se wo de wani to fema wo hwe celebrity marriages a mia kokko no bumberu a wan ware ne nkosechu be hu a na egu ene de ye ntumi nkyere ono na oka kwabena wo be hwe ma hu ze okọ musical break ni pictures wa mu follow no Instagram de munim kaka eto be post picture bi abonse na wa kane na so blue ne nsa so black nko say kwabena na sa science ya ye kwakose ye nkofu ya wo ye gay bi ene de wuntumi nkyere obi paint ne o sa wuntumi nka say but it's one of their features mu na mu say and then kwabena di ababe interview recent one kwa na wa chembo say Ghana fo ma mbọ mo homodin so no kwabena ne hu sisi ne so say we hu say we paint ne ne o santi mu be ka so ye gay o chemo onye gay kwa na kofuka say kwabena wo ka ta ma ye kan LGBTQ for asem you kwado anu betu mu so ente say wo ye won sa wo dey also have a right nti eno na nkofo link kwabena say debi munja isa asem na mukan onye gay na kwabena interview ya no resanso de betu dwa so mu awonim say yo odonwum na oto odonwuma ye de nya gays ne ye de ware kwabena nyuma na ekwo ena o chema oso mo fa ne bone nche ne ewo mu sel oka odo ho asem but ono ankasa ware wakom baako ebie ni nyina ankoye yi nti se wo hwe na sel odo ho nwum na okan no wo beka se wo ne na abrabo ebra mo fa nche no yensa to video bi so na mafuka se we die aden eye video of the week mama hu eye efia nocturnal on the Kim Promise video bi a ase wojina kitchen kakra na say efia bam Kim Promise then e sad na mo na echi I am in love with you now na eye efia post video on Instagram page na ni followers ni social media for wa onim da waka ka say efia we dey obaso chese say don the Kim Promise ma hye bibia say ana yemfa ni say eye slow down video na mo promote keke Hey, amanfo moisha ene efi odo se de won abom won atwala ankasa ntokwan ketenkete na waku social media na obi etro jabo obi so ye jan train na dende ni nyina etu echa aha eye eyi haja for real share video bi na wan hu a ono ankasa na o share mfifi no baby na moisha te ha se ne fi odo te ha na mafoka se na ye fele se ngofo di anka won tem nye o na wozo se de nkoma wo ane se eye moisha ene efi odo omabom efi odo chema eye onu kwa abegina so fix the country fix the country nti onu ka fix the country na ni fichiri anka so ntumi fix any bad relationship with eye moisha na anka okoya na oba nti sisi de won abom wo se de ma won kan but men nye ho obetumi de asema to so but wa wonim se wa akoma nye ho na aba no be defend ho Mr. Drew no aba be chima onu se to boy ne ho mia onu ana esi onu ana na anutomo se to boy ne ho mia asem ne ade be ye ne ho girlish kakra but eno nche so yegi watete wona so manfo ka so za Mr. Drew ne sakora sa no yegi o chema onye ge ade na mukasa no de anka ne jemia ho ndi mo amukasa oyege no opamoche kwabena de ni bia o so onye ge. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Wow, what I said that I just say, "Nya boyra angel obinim camp." Angel we dey mesel. Come on, I'm denam. Chena wa mba me dime any day ma. Aha. Wow, ze oti obinima court case kakra. We say why you say kakra. Just say ne hu sem dey bebre. But mamun kan hu say papa ye nso ya mo mo won na mo kamfu. Actor Paa George no dey sem bia betu. O chema be say afie bie ngetwemu na. Oko obinim ho no aka che ni so obeye ni show ono a ni pema no so be che ne car enso ho a wo be san so abo ho ama ne 10,000 Ghana cedis owie a basan so esifie de ama no Paa George ma car ne saka 10,000 scalpel 10,000 Ghana cedis eno so abetare ni kotoku na dan no na o hweni o chema sesi a ye kasei enje wa no chia ne rent ka nti enje de wa ye bi na manfo so se de nsem ya Paa George be kan de obi nim je se o ye papa nti mum kan no so nkan na wo hwe na se obi nim bomodin a no sidan yi ma Paa George ho na beti se Paa George be ka so we de angel abruso ai we de meme bi e peshe aha se mitwemu ana mo hwe mo ana mo hwe Wendy Shay ye say wa wo follow na video music video mo say Wendy Shay betumi eyiwe kakra na wa ma skin kakra Wendy Shay chirema say adwuma ni odi ni na abewe Wendy Shay ono ankasa music career oba mu wenyi nti say uyo nipa na wunyin de say obomode ana ugya onya mebigu na wo fa foforo nti say do person appeal to a corporate institution ene kwafo am painful wo krom hanti ni nwom ne de enye sexiness nkwa say youth nkwa na be enjoy nti dey be when they say chemist say that she wants to be a bit covered up na mom say when the a bit na wo che say den go so say obeyi ne ho ne sa nyama na be say ode rano brass kakra wono aka interview ko wo KFM when the ampa sister Wendy Shay na wa she eye blazer on say long one osan so she na fa hu say we yi ne ho ma go chema wo so ene wo krom ha ye hwe wo na wo say obe cover up ye hwe say obetumi aya manfa modi mani di date rat today mudi munim ali de down ali onzo de we anu a share space Elsilama interview no e what entertainment na ali din sem bia besuja say boba date rat kakra manfu or trendy say they also to me living normal life biem onu ampa anko to me si krom wokoto be obetumi akọ na ma obi anim no living normal life nanso nansei offer her ali say there Rabanu maye din ama na nkasa celebrity level no de ekosoro Miss V natural girl wan say Miss V de obo Miss V enye boys e ke na edo wa bia hu say Ghanaian girl timi Miss V we ade na Miss V na din say me betuja wo abekai ono first na links entertainment no o say call depression mu ni ade say wasan so ababa say she's working on her own na Miss V so say nkopoka so ne former label mate Kwame Eugene is better than I know say say no mu njai ka Ghana fo mo pesa de ne dada obi a wa bomodin aba be serve mu nyom next year ko benya 10 years in the music industry esiden fa hifa na mode no nkototo Kwame Eugene maybe say mu njai ka no njai ti ono kra ta na Kwame Eugene oba be launch into the music career ono no feature no wo ni nyom ebie so nti afei ade na moka say Kwame Eugene is better than her na he's doing better baby mu njai sa akasa no ka no njai ti Ya sorry say no my fa we entwa to kra. Mmia bebre se o esuaneye. We be say esuaneye ne kasa ben. Aha. Aba wo hia obere mebire esuan wo seye. Eye ene de oje se okobisa sisters na wo kirem nyanji a wo seye. Say actress Amma Sewa no din sem bia to de okirem asasem ne de enye no kware. Mo aye mu se mo ya under condes mu kura mutumi werewura no. Ene nyina na eye adwuma. Won't forget it. But me share fear kete na so aminia na be ya ma kwa we ni begimti bebe o ha wo kura kese no so to me fa nya adwuma bia azu me me to me ya no sister nti wo bomo dia na ya no ana that's na wa kire ne ekọ abantipa e de esum no no abedwafo mu ntu asomai.
Thanks, Amma Broni, for the tidbits. We call it Nkomo. If you want more of these stories, visit our website www.ghanaweb.com. and you get more of these stories. Let me start with Black Pepper. Then Eko.
Boko Nana. One day at a time.
Which of the stories are you going with?
With kwabena. Painting nails does not make me gay. I totally support this assertion. I support it. We are too quick to label people in our society, and it doesn't do us any good. It doesn't. We must understand that there are people who are homosexuals or who fancy same gender people. So a woman can fancy a female, desiring to have intimacy with her. A male can also fancy a male, desiring to have intimacy with her, with him. Even though in our Ghanaian context, when it comes to the female, the law is not so explicit on it as it is with when it comes to males about how do you call it, the sodomy aspect of it, the penetration of a man. So in the Ghanaian law, man to man is heavily frowned upon, but the law is not so clear on the female bit of it. But the key point is that aside those, there are people who are effeminate. There are males who are effeminate. They display female tendencies, but they have no desire. They have no desire to penetrate another man or for another man to penetrate them. So just because a man loves to paint his nails, just because he fancies wearing some apparels of females and loves to play with females, then it's a way or a gay. I don't think it is a fair assertion to make, especially when in the history of entertainment, we've seen people who just love to be outside the bracket. They don't want to be boxed. Prince couldn't be said to have been gay. You know, Prince, the American artist, he loved to dress differently. Prince. The late Prince. He loved to dress differently. He loved to, you know, he just didn't want to be a normal guy. He just didn't want to. And so we should allow people to express themselves creatively. And even in certain countries, being gay is no business. It's no big business. It's not a threat to anybody. After all, it is the politicians who are squandering our resources and imposing poverty on us. Oh, I mean, what has a gay? There's not been a gay politician that we know of. It's been the heterosexuals who have been our politicians and who have put on us the burden of poverty that we strive to get out of.
Okay, if you had too many penetrations, he's a regular guest on Moons and Paddocks. Yeah. Nana, penetrating your coin now.
Say, yeah. I'm penetrating. I'm penetrating Wendy Shay.
Hey, the topic, you know.
Okay, the topic. Okay, I think it's very interesting with the current happenings around Wendy Shay. The change in sound and image is part of an artist's life journey. Elsewhere, so many artists have redefined themselves, rebranded image-wise and sound-wise. Because when we say branding, people often put it just to the image, which is what Ghanaian artists, a lot of them do. It's like, my brand is this. No. The brand is the promise fulfilled. So if Nanayao says that my brand is to speak the truth, nothing but the truth, when you hear me speak and I tell you the truth, the facts, it means that I have fulfilled my brand. So when you buy Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola says it's meant for refreshment. So when you drink, you do brrr. When you buy Coke and you drink and you feel that brrrness, they fulfill their brand, so it becomes brand. I don't understand why many artists want to just position, like just tag branding to imaging. Imaging is part of branding. You shouldn't put it there. This is my brand, you get it. Wendy is going to face a lot of challenges in this new direction. As a matter of fact, I'm even afraid for her. You see, I'm afraid because in a country where music culture is not grown to a level where we can easily switch with you when you begin to do what you want to do. You get what I'm trying to say? Example is, people, I'm even afraid for kwabena right now because I've heard a new song and I've seen the video and I've seen the direction, the new images coming. I've seen the new brand direction that he wants to go. I was even talking to him offline that how ready is he for the backlash? Because see, the culture of here with music lovers is that what we know you for, if you change and we will not go follow you again. It is very few artists who have been able to change just their name and be successful. But those who have changed completely from one genre of music to another genre of music, 90% of them fail. Those who even change from secular to gospel musicians all fail. So I'm scared for Wendy. But I love the new sound. You know, I think she began introducing the brand to us when she dropped the song Odo with Kelvin Boy. You know, this I think that is what she's comfortable doing. But unfortunately, that is not what Ghanaians know her for. So to come out with such songs, Decision, is not getting attention. Nobody. It's not getting the usual Wendy Shay Uber driver, you know, Uber driver attention. It's not getting the Wendy Shay Hasta La Vista attention, Bedroom Commando attention. So if you're an artist and you are not careful, you might be forced to go back into that same space you're trying to leave.
What would you advise artists who want to rebrand to do in order to be accepted?
Article 1 has tried to break the norm for some time now, and he's finding it very difficult. You see, sound rebranding is very difficult in our part of the world. Elsewhere, it's not a problem. So many artists, some of them start, okay, Taylor Swift is an example. How did she be? She began as a different country music artist, then woke up one morning and said, I want to be a pop artist, and became the #1 artist in the world. Because the music culture in America is such that there's a certain core fan base who understand that this is a human being who also goes through normal life changes and can become somebody different. Billie Eilish has the same thing. She was a dark artist. She started from her bedroom and her mother's house, and she was a dark artist, and she came into the limelight and she started opening up. She still has her core fan base, right? I don't know any Ghanaian artist who has been able to do that and has been successful, aside changing their name. You understand? So I'm afraid for Wendy, because if you don't take time and this album coming, Shane Star, does not get the level or the attention that it deserves, Ebiana Ebuna Bim Kakra as an artist, because as an artist, your joy is to see your work being appreciated by the fans. So if they don't, then it's a problem. The second thing is the imaging. See, sexiness is not always about showing your thigh, your breast, your boob, your ass or something. I mean, you can be covered up. Nick Jonas' wife, she's a half Indian, half American. I forgot her name, right? She was interviewed by Vogue magazine, and she was all covered up, and she said sexiness is not always showing. Sometimes making the people want to test for what is underneath what you're wearing is also sexiness. Let's bring it to a Ghanaian setting. We all know how Wendy Shay used to dress, go on stage with this biker short, like with shorts and boots showing off to a king. Now she says she's not going to do all those things again. Are people ready to travel with her on that journey?
The artist you mentioned earlier on the Vogue cover, she hasn't showed it before. She hadn't bared those things. So that is why there's an appeal that what could be underneath.
That's what I'm saying. That.
But with Wendy Shay, you've exposed them. We've seen it.
Yeah,
so now that you're covering, who cares?
So now, no, you see, so now I'm trying to understand if people will be able to travel with her to the new Wendy Shay. I don't agree with corporate body, all those things that she said. I think that is maybe coaching, but I don't think that covering up is what corporate bodies will want to work with. We've seen corporate bodies work with people in space when they have numbers, not regarding of how they look. Once you're able to, sell what they want to sell, they will be able to work with you.
Even with the sound, she doesn't write her own music.
Yes, but that's
but
that one there's not even a problem. Black, you see, my issue is the journey. Will people travel with you?
Could it be also that the source of the writing is the one rather experiencing a change instead of Shay herself?
Oh, because we don't know the source of the writing, we cannot see the source of the writing is not the artist. There's a lot of, like Beyonce, for instance, on the Lion King tape, they didn't write black skin girl, right? So it was St. John who wrote it. But people never said Beyonce changing sound. St. John changing sound. They said Beyonce has changed her sound because she's the artist that
she's presenting the offer.
So I feel that Wendy is going to have some challenges. She has to now tighten up the loose ends and be ready, because if this album does not get the attention that it deserves, it shouldn't break it. It should know that I am going on a journey. Some will go with me, some will not. And if they don't go with me, it means that they are not my true fans. Because you see, your true core fan base will always travel with you, no matter how, no matter what, or no matter where you go. You understand? So as for the image in there, I will not advise that she covers up the way she wants to. Because, there's two sides to a coin.
There may be a pressure.
No, but there's a two side to a coin. So if a corporate body is approaching me and I'm going for a meeting, the corporate body knows I'm not going to come there dressed the way I dress when I'm on stage. You see, when you're on stage, you're a different persona on stage. That's why you are an artist. That's your artistic expression on stage. It doesn't mean that when I see you wear shorts and twerking on stage and I see you in public, I will shout, "Yeah, when you twerking, mommy," I won't do that, because I know that you are doing your job. You understand? So I don't think you should cover up completely. I think you should just find a way of managing the two, the new sound change and the new imaging.
Okay.
Just find a thin line of balancing it so that you don't lose your core fans. You see, social media is very tricky. A lot of the fans that followed her because of the insult and the revealing of the body part might not necessarily be responding. They might be there. You might still have the 1 million followers, but when you post, you get lesser engagement and attention, because that is not what they subscribed to. So you have to be careful. You have to manage the thing. You see, if I do, I'm like baby. If I manage them small till you grow with them.
Okay, so let's take a break. When we return, we'll have the conversation with Black Sherif. First sermon. It's Bloggers Forum on GhanaWeb TV.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite, mobile money?
tech has indeed married business. On Biz Tech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects, and others right here on GhanaWeb TV.
Roll it tight and I'm dancing. What do you can't come and pay me? Cause life on the street is so crazy. They get me high on it daily. And you mommy here for the pay me. I don't know why they delay me. For the fame I feel wait, I'm not crazy. But I'm from sick and mommy, I've been waiting. Been a couple years in a car. But behind him how they take some fight. I'm sorry I'm not bad on this job. And I've been on this grind all my life. I know but lie, this life don't be new to me. Or Brad be sending this news to me. I know they like how it looks for him. Tell me that make you fool to me. Cause so be a him say me trapping yen. Konongo busa penny say me history ne say. Oh biare him say me trapping yen. Konongo busa penny say me guy name ye say. Coming like a raging storm, fasten up your belt. Summer say cramming, then toast till I'm late. I bet you don't know where I'm from, it's do or die, we don't fail. Coming like a raging storm, fasten up your belt. Coming like a raging storm, fasten up your belt. Summer say cramming, then toast till I'm late. I bet you don't know where I'm from, it's do or die, we don't fail. Coming like a raging storm, fasten up your belt. Yeah. Fresh from the under, jigger too cold. Trap line, jigger line from the zone. Jiggy on the outside, inside out. Man, few man, stop me having up shows. Made them don't know you, we got the sauce. So be around, can wear me and my bros. Juice now, bro, so it overflow. Whoa, tell them man, me don't compose. Say them me can't nah. Keep it locked and keep it gangster. Say them me buy nah. Two mysterious niggas blessed from. I benny bump and now if I check your body and check your appearance. Tell him man. Also be a raining, say me dropping your neck. On a go with a penny, say me history na say. Oh be a raining, say me dropping your neck. On a go with a penny, say me dining your say.
And it's the new king on the block. In fact, forget about the cliche. Don't mind it. Cry on the chisel. His name is Black Sherif, and this song he performed is first sermon. In fact, if you've been following the Showbiz space, the whole of this week, he's been trending. The likes of Sarkodie, Hammer, name Hwana, and the industry man. Boy, we all man the fans said, yeah, this is a talent. So we decided to invite him for a conversation on Bloggers Forum. Black Sherif, Charlie, welcome.
Big man, thanks for having me.
How be? This is your height, there, like you for play some basketball or something.
But I know you will be 6'2".
You be?
I be 6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
So you know shit at all.
You know I'm not tall like that.
So Kessie na wunye.
Yeah.
Timmy no Hanneson.
I was also changing.
Ni o so wa for. Maybe so say Charlie. So, how would you describe the experience that you've had within this week?
It's inspiring because it's kind of like I'm doing something that people love it. You feel me? And you know when people see your craft or like a product from you and appreciate it so much, it kind of give you this kind of confidence. Yeah. And like so since after I dropped the first sermon, every song that I'm writing is very fire because I know I can do better, much better, because this was like a freestyle to build an anticipation for my EP, and it's been getting this recognition. So if I do more, it will be a worldwide thing. So yeah, it's inspiring, man.
Did you, before dropping this song,
did
you anticipate that we were going to get this buzz?
Never. Like we recorded 2 freestyles, first sermon and second sermon, to build anticipation for the tape, my tape coming. Yeah, and like the video that I dropped on Twitter that went viral was just a simple video that we took from the video shoot, the official video shoot. So I woke up in the morning, like I don't post much, so like I just scroll through my phone, like I get content I for post. So I just posted it on Twitter, went offline. When I came back, it was trending, so I had to post it on Instagram again. Post on Instagram and crazy.
I guess your followers have increased.
Oh yeah, 16K.
Okay.
16K.
So that encounter with Sarkodie, how did that happen?
All right. So Sark had a video shoot at Monitoring Studios.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have this big man. Big shouts to Abongo. He linked me and said, Charlie, Sark the here passed through.
Abongo Junior.
Yeah, Abongo Junior. Yeah, no, in this thing.
Fine.
Yeah, he linked me, Charlie, Sark the here for pass through. So I passed him, like it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Seeing Sarkodie hugging him, like it was like, yo, you be hard if you come house.
And have you been to the house?
Nah, I'm not go to the house yet, but I'll go.
But what are you waiting for? I mean, by now, if you always say, Charlie, you be hard if you come house.
I will go.
The next morning, I did your gate already. I did the gate already. I see. So now you are enjoying the buzz that you have always wished for. You said you are dropping an EP.
Yeah, my EP.
What's the title?
The title I don't announce them yet.
You don't announce the title yet. Okay. We have a certain, you have the number of the songs on it. We know EPs normally don't go beyond 7.
It's 7 new songs.
Okay.
And 1 old listen.
Tell us, so Black Sherif is it, what be your real name?
Muhammad Ismail Sherif.
Muhammad
Ismail
Sherif.
Yeah.
Okay, so the black, where you get them from? Because you be black
like,
or what?
then I don't choose stage name.
Okay.
But then I don't make it make sense. Because Sherif means highborn, famous or noble.
Mm-hmm.
So like a famous African or highborn African. The black be my race. So about, yeah.
Okay. Me, I listen to your songs.
Yeah.
I have listened to Konongo.
Yeah.
I've listened to the one you did with Tulenke. Is it Money or
Remix,
something?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And I've listened to First Sermon. This is an observation. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds as though you are pained.
Yeah.
There's so much emotion in the lyrics of the songs and then the delivery.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I love to write on things that I'm going through or things that I've seen. Because you feel the reality in the song, like the pain. You know, I won't tell you I'm much pained or something, but you feel it in the voice, the delivery, the flow, everything. Yeah, because, and yeah, First Song was what I was going through when I recorded that song. It's been like 2 weeks since I wrote that song.
What were you going through at the time?
You know, like I think I was, when you are, I've been dropping since last year. I've been dropping. But you know, as a creative, at some point in time, you feel like, nah, they know they get my thing.
Yeah.
Why they know they give me?
You know, I see say you the force, but
yeah,
people know shit that they mind you.
Yeah, they mind me like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just put it all on the song. Yeah, please.
Where are you from? Accra? Oh,
No,
Konongo.
from
Konongo.
Konongo.
Yeah. So, are you now based in Accra?
Yeah, at the school at UPSC.
UPSC.
Yeah.
Okay. Tu ko Konongo course now. Konongo.
No, I'm course. Me ko Kumaka.
Kumaka
Academy.
Alright, guys.
And then announce ko Kumaka.
Oh no, na any school na masemi ko pa.
Kumaka. NYDJ is
yeah, NYDJ.
Kumaka.
Yeah.
No, a debate. NY. So is that where the dream started from?
Yeah,
in
SHS2.
school?
That time they had to feel emails, the economics a lot.
You the feel or
That
you
they
the feel?
That they feel.
You the feel?
Yeah. So you make a left the emails class, I've go join French.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So at a point in time, like I felt like, nah, the school no go work. So I thought choose plan B. But I knew I could sing, but I didn't know I could write.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah. So we had this competitions we used to do at preps. Yeah, that was how I participated in. It went crazy. Yeah.
So they accepted you, Kumaka, when we're doing rap. The response was good.
Crazy.
It was crazy.
I was a dancer before. Yeah. So when I switched to rapping, I said, yeah, this be hard.
Why did you switch? The dancing was not, it wasn't getting you.
Oh, the dancing, the dancing
hype.
there. You see, senior high school dancing there, everything you want. You go get the fame, the babies go come. Yeah.
Why? So you take the dance. Or the assignment was it the babies go come? I see. The ladies with them they rush you.
Yeah, you see SHS kiddies there.
I see. So now the people where then you get the time where DSS, they are still around you.
Still there.
They're still there, or the girls.
Yeah.
Oh.
The girls now.
But the people there,
but the
girls,
girls,
what
my
are
link
they
stems, we still the link. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friends was still the link.
When you completed school, when was that?
2019, June.
2019.
June 4th.
And we are 2021. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 2 years.
Yeah, so I took a gap year and went to UPSC afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say has been your biggest challenge as a budding musician?
Yeah. My biggest challenge was, I dropped this money. I don't know if you know that song. Show me where the money is.
Yeah.
And like it took off, it went viral. But I didn't know how I could manage it, you feel me? Because I was new to the game. Like I didn't expect that song to do that. Yeah, because it was like, I can't start music. Make I start a drop. I drop now, then it take off. I don't know how I go follow up.
Yeah.
That thing depressed me like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. And how did you overcome?
Another inspiration.
Another inspiration, yeah. It made me aggressive.
Okay, I see. So now you can make mention of money, the original and the remix.
Yeah.
Ankunam.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Some kind of name na ye a you. Abrabomu nsem ni areho ne sa nema ne de obere more din pa more din.
Yeah.
It's very
Life is hard, but crime is harder.
It's easy, guys. You're coming. It's easy, guys. You're coming.
I say life is hard, but Accra is harder. Charlie, and ASU. I see. So, what's it? You don't know the title yet. You've not fixed the title yet. But you have scheduled the date. It's coming next month.
Yeah, next month.
But Journey to the Tape. What is Journey to the Tape?
Like Road to the Tape.
Road to the
Road
Tape.
to the Tape be the first, then second sermon.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
Yeah, that be the.
Okay, so Nana,
Yes.
what's Team Black Sherif?
I'm a Team Black Sherif.
Any question, commentary?
It's very interesting because in Dra, I think Wednesday number was xylophone, and his conversation came up. We back to One Play Africa too. His conversation also came up. I even have a podcast called the Music Combo Podcast. I even discussed him on there as well. I had 3 things to say. One,
I will get the link so that we tweet out.
oh yeah, I will give you. Media, I will give you. Don't worry. So 3 things came into mind, right? Okay. Somebody make an observation that the young guys in the new generation of musicians in Ghana are singing about hustle, are singing about pain, are singing about look for money and all that kind of thing. Instead of young people singing, probably should be able to sing about certain things.
Patriotic song.
Not patriotic, but certain things that is far away from quick money. Or the hustle is not working, let's find money. This is not working, let's find money. You get it? And I was trying to explain on Xylophone that I don't blame any young person who gets that inspiration to write that kind of record, because people are going through a lot. If it's not you, it's your father, it's your mom, it's your sister, it's your cousin, your uncle. You're seeing people go through a hustle. Like you're seeing people feeding on, let's say, 10 cities for 3 days. It might not be you though. So you don't blame any young person who is singing about that. That's almost pending for quick money. If you do that, you are mistaken. It's the system, the country. It's hard. So you have a father who promises you, "Child, I will send you 200 Ghana for school." 3 days the money no come. 4 days the money no come, and you call him and he go pick up. Back, I will send you wait at the camp. That experience alone, as a young boy, can frustrate you in school, can frustrate you on the streets, can push you to do things that will help you to also get money with the intention of supporting home if you can. So you don't blame any young person penning songs that brings out that kind of emotion. So I don't like the perception that people are saying, as a youth, you have quick money, who told you? You get to see us so comedy. So that was my first one. So I really appreciate where he comes from with his writing, because you see, I didn't know you were a Konongo boy. Yeah, I went to Kumasi to do a documentary on the new Asaka movement. I did one on Kweku Fred, and he was the other one.
Okay.
So if you ask the Kumasi Jiggy, they will tell you. I was looking for him so bad because then money had also picked up, and I was looking for it. And every taxi I take in Kumasi, we are checking myself. Because now we are going to come.
Let's all frame it.
But I see, I'm not disappointed because I'm not reaching, but he didn't get back to me.
Okay.
You get me? So I think that what you need to do, or what if I had met with them, I would have suggested to you was how to follow up on a viral post. Even now in my podcast, I was saying that yes, now it's good. You see, media. I'm speaking on GhanaWeb. I'm also in media. I'm telling you the gospel truth right now. Media will milk you. You know what is milk? You see how you want interview and nobody demand you. Media then go milk you, then go squeeze you. When you finish, then they are looking for the next viral sensation. You have to put all these energies into the right perspective. You have to get a PR team and tell them what you want. Say, listen, I have this tape coming. If I don't manage this fame well, the tape will come, nobody will mind me. I don't want to use examples for you, because if you follow your new generation of acts, anybody who gets a major break, a monster break in music, is when your song is reaching the whole country without you lifting a finger. That's a monster hit. In the past, Gasmila has done it with Telemore, Sak has done it with so many songs. It's always a question of what is next for the fan base. You need a PR team who will manage that space and say, yo, let's manage the media interviews and the media integration properly, so that when it's time that we also need them, we can have a balance. If not, Black Sherif will become the sensation. The guy Hammer posted and was lashing at gatekeepers, and then the next minute, Black Sherif is a guy still looking for a space in the industry. That's a problem. Yeah. It's not only with you. A lot of young cats are facing that same problem. You get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. Don't take out public relations. I checked you out on your page, Instagram, Twitter. Like you said yourself, you don't post much. The moment the thing take off, the same guy who shoots the video, he go fit shoot pictures for you. Did you know that? Because media go like to write articles. This is the time to drop new images. This is the time to push the face out there more. This is the time for people to see more things about Black Sherif. The old songs with student kids, the remix money that people don't really listen to them. This is the time to get them. Yeah, this is the time to put all those things in perspective. You see, there's something that Sarkodie does that people don't take it serious and they envy him. The ability to become a new artist every day. That mentality is what keeps Obede going. Recently, he dropped new photos and people are saying, hey, I call you a guy. Mm-hmm. No, one per guy. Because there are people in the space who are always going to be writing something, or who are going to be checking what is new with you. If they don't get it, they'll go back. And then the whole hype will fall down. Then you end with that. Yeah. Bro, you feel me?
Yeah.
Your talent is amazing. The people who form war behind you, Hammer, Sarkodie, let's say myself, Abante Paa, NYDJ and all that, these are people, or we are people that you have to find a way of managing the conversation. Because after the tape, what next?
After the tape, more tapes.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have to stay now. You see, right now, you know, for the viral sensation, if I be Black Sherif, you come, you stay. You feel me? Yeah. This is the guy. Because if you don't do it, you see, listen, one of your friends had a break. And I was on this show and I said that his other songs have not matched up to the break. Okay.
Yeah, Mekai.
And somebody after the show watched this show and questioned me and said, but why I not go show the young guy what he for do? I said, no, I won't do that. Because a lot of us have done that in the past and we were seen as taking advantage of young artists. You get what I'm trying to say? It's the what's next that you should be calculating by now. Because this fame, it's like Sarkodie said, it's fugazi. I drop the tape where it no go there kind of viral. The same media people will not mind me again. Yeah. That's the mathematics you need to solve.
All right.
But you're a gem, you're a genius. For me, I could go one play. I will give you fire. Me, I will feel like fire for you.
Roll it tight on Daisy. Black Pepe.
Yeah.
Black Sherif is seated on your right side.
Yeah. So when it came to my consciousness, you know, I checked him out. Mabeku Santana had hosted him and had told him that in 3 months things were going to change for him. Doors were going to be open, barriers were going to be broken. And inshallah, Abeku's is it a prediction? If you are more into the religious zone, his prophecy came to pass. It went a notch higher when Hammer of the last two, one of the pillars of our hip life and rap music, shared his first sermon video. Mm-hmm. And then the grandpapa, Reggie Stone, said it was getting monotonous with the new sound coming in. And then here he is, the fresh breeze, because because it had worked, so all the guys were jumping on the same thing. But then this guy comes and he brings a freshness to the sound that people are jamming to. I love a few things about him as well. He can sing and rap. When he's delivering, it's as if he's singing and rapping at the same time. And that's so pleasant to the ear.
call it melodic rap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so pleasant. It's so orgasmic to the ear.
Relationship and sex talk show.
Abrante, are you a monk? Are you trying to be a monk?
Yeah. Let's have the organ.
Use more education and
you know. And what I love about him is his sneaker game. His sneaker game is so much on point. I don't know who is his sneaker plug, but your sneaker game is on point, and your fashion sense as well is on point as well. And then the first sermon freestyle, you could see that it came from a deep well, as you said, having tasted the fame with money, and then the subsequent offerings weren't hailed as much. So I'm sure the first sermon you decided, look, I'm going to preach. I'm going to, tell my mind to these people. And from within came this peace that has enchanted many people, old and new. And one thing I find fascinating is that even fellow musicians and other notables are not shy to, applaud you. Are not shy to like your posting and all that. The likes of
all his mates.
Familiar, Prince Bright, Bosom Piyong, Kobirana, and especially Kwesi Atta.
Listen to what?
Atta, who has not been very, too open with his affections for other musicians, he's like your cheerleader. Anything you post, Kwesi Atta is responding to it. And I was like, whoa. And that's a gift. That's something that you should not take very easily. And aside the money which opened the doors, and aside the first sermon we are banging to, I've also taken a listen to your Anajo music, your Destiny music, your Ankonam sound, and Adiachi sound. And I couldn't agree with Nana Yao the more that when were those days our artists were so focused on love and on sex, on it's raining, let's go and have sex. Now the new crop of musicians are tapping into the realities of life, are tapping into our reality that we are a neo-colonial state, and our development is being hinged, is being tampered on that score, because we are suffering. The average Ghanaian household is suffering. We do not own, we claim we produce oil, but of what benefit has that oil been to the ordinary people?
It's gas in the comedy.
We are still paying for oil as if we do not drill oil in this country. How many people in this country can say they've directly benefited from the gold that has been mined over 100 years? Our gold benefits others other than us. Our oil benefits others other than us. And what else do we have? Cocoa. The cocoa which we will say benefits or comes directly from the people itself, the pricing has been suspect. It is the same reason why the government is saying they are not going to sell raw cocoa to Switzerland anymore. Because we've come to that realization that none of our natural resources are to the benefit of the masses. And it is why I'm very happy that Black Sherif, your good self, the likes of Peku Flake are not going about the love way any longer. You are tackling the bread and kinky issues of our lives. It has to be about money. Because a parent cannot mobilize all their resources to school their children to the university level, and that child will come home and be unemployed despite the various applications because he knows nobody, because he doesn't have a godfather. It cannot continue. We cannot continue on this path. And of course, the Galamsey issues as well. It will come to a time we have to import water if we continue on this scale. And so I would urge you, the topics, the themes that you think about, continue on that path. Of course, you can throw in one love song here and there. It wouldn't hurt a fly. But these are the issues that the people would easily lead them to love you, hail you, and all that. And you have to take the example of the Amachi the Days, the Kojeentries, the Lumbers. They have a song for every facet of life. Right. You should have a song for funerals, you should have a song for marriages, you should have a song for life's hassles. And I think when you go that way, you're going to go far. And already the good things are coming your way, the goodies are coming your way. You have 1 million stream. for Destiny, and I think you have 100,000 streams on Audio Mac for First Sermon.
300K.
300K now.
387.
All right, so you are on the roll, and
Success.
what I found interesting is Volta region. I saw a video of your song being jammed to in the Volta region.
Yeah, we went there. It was crazy. The kids, man. Like, 15 years, 16
Even the
years.
established stars cannot boast of that, and so to have that is very fascinating indeed. And keep on keeping on, keep on keeping on, Black Sherif.
Thank you.
Mami can't say keep on keeping on. Madam Tiwa.
I'm so kebi.
There be one that they buy.
I'm the meaning.
Keep on keeping on. Hey, Charlie, so he made mention of the fact that you should have songs for every occasion. Do you have any plans to do or do on your money? Or as I say, they get to life.
Everything they might take top.
Okay.
Varieties, everything.
All right.
Everything they might take top. There's 7 songs for the. I don't want to talk plenty. You go here.
Which of the endorsements shocked you the most?
I think. I don't know if you choose one.
Hammer, Regular Stone.
Because it was like live from the underground. No, everybody they pushed it. Yeah, it was crazy. Everyone's endorsement was crazy.
I've seen. Is it Fatal Dauda, one of the Black Stars?
Yeah.
Wakasu, Fatal Dauda, Sule Muniru, the players.
Charlie. All right, congrats. So before you take leave of us, is there any final words for the people who are watching you? You can drop it and then we move.
So big love to everyone supporting my music. Big love to the Blanco tribe. Then, like, I don't know what I would do. It be crazy. They over me. They love they over me. And big love to my colleagues in the industry, putting me on, posting, sharing my songs. We did together, my dance. The EP they come, watch out. Bless you. And big love to Konongo Zongo, support the youth. They're outside.
Would you want to do a remix of the First Sermon?
No.
Like, you don't want to touch it?
Nah, I dey leave them. Sometimes, for now, I don't want to touch them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking because, you know, looking at the way the reception has been, maybe there will be 1 or 2 suggestions. Charlie Mo could do a remix or something. But I also know that there are some musicians who don't want to touch a certain record. They just want to leave it like that. That's what I wanted to find out from you. All right.
I think that you shouldn't touch it. Or else, just leave it. Let it do.
It's magic.
Magic is doing. Don't touch it. See, when you touch the song, I don't want to mention some names. But you can tell. You see, there was once upon a time selling big song, drill music. That I call that the way paper for all the drill songs that came from dead people. And I was telling a friend of mine that you shouldn't touch the song. Don't do a remix. Don't do a remix. You see, once you do a remix, when you blow, the expectations they go higher, bro. Your next record is like, okay, we wait for him. What you go do? If it come way to you is the best, and the people don't resonate with them the same way, then now they bring you back to where you were, bros. And
But it's doable. Those who have scored heavy hits and have been able to maintain the momentum, there is examples about. Wesiata is there, he's close friends with you as I see. So steady them, get in touch with them. People have shown that it's doable.
Only do a remix.
Kwame Eugene's is coming on.
With an international artist. Only do a remix into a market that will give you
a new
another
audience.
200,000 audience.
Yeah.
That's listen. Grind Day remix. Grind Day itself was not as huge as the remix. You get what I'm trying to say? It depends on how the song they go. Me, I'm a music expert. Me, I understand the theory of music. I've done it for a long time. You get me? You can put out a record right now. You can put out a song right now. It won't do anything. Do a remix, and that becomes the biggest song of the moment. But when your original song is big, don't touch it. Only do a remix when the other market you are going to give me over 100,000.
Like Jackie did.
Yes, Kim Promise and Mr. Easy. At the time where they did the Oh Yeah remix, they didn't need a hit song. They needed Kim Promise to tap into the 100,000 audience of Mr. Easy in Nigeria. You get it? Only do a remix if it's an international artist or if it is SAC.
Final question before we go. Do you feel pressured?
Never.
You don't?
I start bangers for house.
I like that.
Because like if I see people post Charlie, then your next song they forbid this and Charlie, you don't know what they man. Yeah, so like actually be happy.
Okay.
What they go on. Because people don't really know what they back about. Yeah. So
all right. Sherif, what's the inspiration for the pearls or rubies?
Oh, yeah. So I know be weird boy or something. Like I just love things with like be very catchy to me.
Okay.
About, then Africa. First I used to wear carries.
Oh, carries, okay. But it was frightening to some.
I'll go Achala.
There was an artist in Nania, it's even his sister. Nania used to wear carries.
Yes, we had, that's what I'm saying that. We had, when we introduced carries in 2004, 2015 with Igobi, we had the most weirdest things about
the carries.
And I was laughing at Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Fast forward 2021. If somebody is still questioning carries, then the person is lost. So don't be bothered with your image and what you want to do. J. Cole is one of the biggest artists in America and in the world. He still rides bicycle around New York and things, feeling free. You feel me? And people are still loving the music. Boss, the box.
Remain true to yourself.
Yes, the box. Once you enter the box, you go fit take the box. Take do chair, take do table, take do anything you want. Don't be in the box and conform to the box. You get it? He mentioned Kwesi Arthur. I don't know any artist that has gone to mainstream and can still take off his shirts on national TV. He does that because he doesn't have to. You don't have to pretend. You will die if you start to pretend, bro. If you want to wear carries and they know they like do, you make a show. Girls they like nice things. Trim your hair, look nice. Put one for inside. Take picture. And go start doing. You feel me?
This thing, I started wearing pearls. I'm gonna say a Marco for change.
You know yourself. If you're not gay, you know you're not gay. If you're, I mean,
okay. Well,
my last advice is, see, when you get a break, apparently, there's a certain joy that comes with break. Takes out the energy, the pain, the agony that you wanted to get when you had the break. Changes your pain moments. Rent a house. So Accra. First time on Accra. So wherever you go,
the inspiration.
You have to make sure that you keep that place as a safe haven because trust me, this thing in a year you will start drive some range right now. And they tell you say I become Santana Professor. You get some range
and then I'll call.
You will get some range. You will get some nice baby. You will get some nice house. Tears no will come your eye again.
Pure.
You see sad whatever that you call yourself. You change them. But that's where the problem begins to come. Because then the pain begins to change into your current state of reality.
The insatiable hunger is gone.
It's gone. So wherever you keep, whatever you can do to keep that safe haven from anybody so that you can always go back there. Kendrick Lamar is not releasing an album. People don't get it. He has to be able to go back to where he went and then he dropped the album. If he's not able to go back there, he can't do it. Tupac never changed because once he changed, his reality will affect his penning. So he stuck to the ways, he stuck to the things he was saying because once he changed, he would start writing about the car, the girls. Listen to California Love, the things he said because now he was exposed to big bottles and stuff. An artist, that place you get the inspiration, keep on from everybody, not even your manager for no.
And that place is mental.
Yes.
It's not a room. It's not a place. It's mental. You blocking out everything else. So it's not like a room that you go a fetish place or no. It's mental. You get to that zone and then you get into the mood to work. And on that score, as Sarko there, what is the source of his insatiable hunger? How is he able to always come out as if it's a new artist? His insatiable hunger from within his belly. You have to ask him how he does that.
Listen, I said it on this show for Jackie as well. If the tape drop and you don't get the same bars, bros, you know fail. Don't kill yourself, don't beat yourself, you know fail, you do one. Now you're established. Go for gold.
You prepare yourself better.
Yeah, go for gold, bro. keep getting the hundreds. If you get 100K for the tape, you no feel. Yeah. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you're a sensation, you come back, you never do anything, bros. Yeah, you feel me? Keep it going.
All right, Sherif.
Money.
Baby, how we go through stress. See, got chronic pain. My number want some money for pockets, but yeah, baby, I know the work. Fake life, I live every day. I'm afraid to be around till they be an here. Almost saw me for no say my brain team. I mean, who make I get the money. Show me where the money there. I just the hustle for long. See, Kaya Moja, you make an request because someone sound be sucking my blood. Me sure leave me, make a pass my hand. They see money, they come to stay. Wake up and down on my knees and I pray. I know they like living with poverty. Yeah, you're outside.
I've been on the show with Wiredu, aka Naneo18. He's with OnePlayAfrica.com. Black Pepper, aka Mystic Mike. No, create two identities. When it comes to on Bloggers Forum, it's Black Pepper. When he goes to Moons and Cuddles to do sex and relationship, he says he's Mystic Mike. Why? Because you see, Black Pepper the guy, but Mystic Mike and Mystic Mike and the man Black Pepper is with BlackPepper.com. We're joined on the show by Black Sherif, the newest sensation. In fact, boy Juma. A reminder: GhanaWeb is 22 years. GhanaWeb at 22. That's the hashtag is GhanaWeb22, and so we are celebrating our 22nd anniversary. Visit our website www.ghanaweb.com. Join our social, join our campaign, road safety campaign. Want to reduce the number of accidents on our roads. Hashtag is GhanaWeb Road Safety. Fasten your seat belt, drive with care, and ensure that you, in fact, for those who have been to the driving school, Fanny say you are the only wisest person on the road. The rest, Fanny so and do the right thing. And so, if you see anything that serves as a threat to the lives and property, in fact, the cars are also property. So, if you see anything that is a threat to lives and property on our road, film them, send them to us, or tag us on social media. It's at the GhanaWeb. Email is newswires@ghanaweb.com. newswires@ghanaweb.com. I don't know why the director is laughing, but I guess we will end it here. Yes, definitely. And if you are a victim of road accident, please let's know so that you can share your story and the lessons learned. We are sure that it can save a life at least. It may be your mistake or someone's mistake that caused the accident. We are still learning. That's how life is. I am Benefo Boabin Abrantepa. Thank you for watching Bloggers Forum.